Good morning. Today we're in Nether Stowey. It's a bit windy today. Hope I don't spoil the sound too much. As usual, let's hope the church is open. Nether Stowey's most famous resident was the poet Samuel Taylor Coleridge. Although Coleridge only lived in the village for a few years between 1797 and 1799, it was here that he wrote some of his finest work. He spent many hours in the company of Wordsworth and his sister Dorothy, who were living in the neighbouring village of Oaford. The two poets are credited with founding the Romantic movement, gaining inspiration from their walks in the Quantock Hills and on Exmoor. The Anglican Church of St Mary the Virgin in Nether Stowey is in the English county of Somerset. It has a 15th century tower, with the remainder of the church being built in 1851, and is a Grade 2 listed building. So we're at St Mary's Church in Nether Stowey. We have the font just to the left of the door. The font is 15th century. And we have in memory of Christina Top, wife of Edward Top of Stockland in the county of Wilts, and one daughter of the choresses of George Gray of Kingston in the county of Dorset, who departed this life December 26, 1747, aged 79. It's a shame there's water coming in by the looks of it. The red sandstone church now has a nave, north and south aisles, and a chancel, with an attached vestry. The three-stage west tower is supported by a diagonal buttress and is decorated with pinnacles and prominent gargoyles. The tower contains 6 bells, which were recast in 1914. These windows were re-leaded in 1978 in the memory of Henry Reginald Obbs, 1901-1976, a former church warden who worshipped here for many years. got to the glory of God and in loving memory of Millie, wife of Peter Townsend, who died on September the 14th, 1957, aged 42. We have an Emily Valentine, class mother of Millie E. Townsend, who died 21st, 1960, aged 79. In memory of my beloved husband, David Williams, died 1964. So the vicars from the church, started in 1311. Finishing in 2018. It's a nice window. We've got an Edward Tapsfield, 23 years vicar of this parish. He's born in 1832, died 1895, and Catherine, his wife. She was born in 1835 and died 1899. Then we got Robert Ireland, priest for 22 years, vicar of this parish, 1901 to 1923. He died January 1923. The Holy Table was consecrated on the 30th of June 1974 in loving memory of Walter Humphrey. He was born in 1888 and died in 1972. Church warden and choir member for 60 years. Let's have a look at this. I can see this one is to sacred memory of Kathleen Knight, who died August 29th, 1970. We got to the honoured memory of the men of Nether Stowey who gave their lives in the Great War, 1914-1918. We have a water knight, water chitty, Gerald William Baker, Albert John Seymour, Richard Chilcott, Percy Willie, Edmund Stacey, Walter Francis Giles, Hugh Palmer, Charles Davy, Sidney Davy. To the honour and memory of the men of Nether Stowey who gave their lives. This is the Second World War, 1939 and 1945. Les George Davy, Douglas Hill, Eric Kelly, Frederick William Modley, Francis Albert Venn, Harry Leonard Wood. We will remember them. Medieval fire extinguisher. We got restored by G.E.O. Osmond and Co. Taunton. Tunes maintained by Lance Foy Organs, Truro. Bevington and Sons, Soho, London. We have a John Cousins, died 1790, aged 65. Also his wife Anne, she died 1794, 63 years old. We have a memory of Robert Blake of Churchill, son of the late Roger and Jane Blake of this parish. He died March the 2nd, 1836, aged 86. Francis, his wife, died October the 31st, 1848, aged 88. Anne, their daughter, died October 1794, aged 6 months. Reverend Robert Blake, M.A., their son, died June the 12th, 1820, aged 32. We've got John Blake, their son died 1852, aged 34. Frances S.T. Albany Blake, their daughter, died 1864, aged 75. Elizabeth Blake, their daughter, died 1864, aged 72. Jane Askins, their daughter, died 1872, aged 81 years old. Reverend John Blake, brother of the first named, Robert Blake, died at 1786, aged 58 years old. We got in memory of Robert Beadon Buller of this parish who fell asleep 11th of August 1841, aged 77 years old. His wife, she fell asleep the 19th of November 1841, aged 74. And we got Robert Buller, their second son, who fell asleep July the 22nd, 1880, aged 79. Well, that's it from inside the church. Let's go outside and take a look around. On the doors you've got AMDG AD 61. Right, let's go outside. Right, sorry about the wind, but we can't do nothing about that. We got a Thomas Pooh, who died 1795, aged 62. And his body lies under this stone. Also Elizabeth, widow of the above, and daughter of Edward, and Sarah Buller. She died 1801, aged 64. Also to the memory of Thomas Pooh, the son of the above, who died September 1837, aged 72. Here we have a Bessie Thomas, Samuel Thomas, the beloved husband of Bessie Thomas, died 1932, aged 46. George Ware, died 1924, aged 56. Also Mary, his wife, she died 1950, aged 74. And we've got Alice, dearly beloved wife of William Rich. She died 1926, aged 49. Morning. This is unusual, but I don't think it's anything to do with the church. I think it belongs to the people who live next door. You know, there's a door there, so it must have been the Lord of the Manor's house. I won't spend too much time in the graveyard today because it's pretty windy. It just spoils the sound quality. Not a lot down there. Another secret door. Oh, toilets. It's a bit dodgy. Must be having trouble with the wall. All the railings up. See what this one is over here. Elizabeth Panuba, looks of it. Died 1803, aged 89. Henry Payne, sorry, it's Payne at the top. Henry Payne, he died 1898, aged 75. So she must have died 1893, is it? I'm not sure. We have John Skinner, died aged 76, 1900. His wife, she died, that's Maria, she died 1901, aged 72. We've got Christina, beloved wife of Charles Davy. She died 1927, aged 58. Can't make this one out. All I can see is this is a Mary Jane. Looks like Chilcot, I'm not sure. She died 1871. That's all I can make out on that one. We have Wargrave, 1801 I believe it is. Private C. Davy, West Somerset. Infantry, Yeomanry. He died 12th of March 1916. Robert Williams, he died 1928, aged 78. Got James George Ford, died 1907, aged 17. Elizabeth Payne, died 1893, aged 85. Henry Payne, he died 1898, aged 75. I might have already read that one. We have William Long, died 1893, aged 60. Also Emily Han, dearly wife from above. She died in 1923, aged 75. Let's go have a look at this one. I think this is all to do with Robert Blake, known as Edmund Blake. From Bridgewater. Here we got Roger Blake. He died 16 something, age 66. This is all broken up. It's a shame I can't really read it. At the bottom we got in memory of Robert Blake. Something like this. Canty, son of Roger and Jane Blake. Died 1836, aged 86. And his wife, she died at the age of 88 years. Shame it's not looked after better. If anyone can tell me what these symbols mean, that would be great. And this one here. So we'll look at a couple more stones. Thomas Cornish, died in 1912, aged 69. Also Thomas Cornish, husband of the above. Oh, sorry, start again. Mary Ann Cornish, the beloved wife of Thomas Cornish, who fell asleep March 24th, 1912, aged 69 years. Then we got also Thomas Cornish, husband of the above, who fell asleep 1926, aged 84 years. Part of the Oak Cross by the looks of it. This is the last one. Isabel Liver. She was born in 1864, died 1919. Nether Stowey Church and Robert Blake are connected through family history and land ownership in the area. They prominent family named Blake, particularly Humphrey Blake and his descendants, were associated with both Overstowey and Nether Stowey, including land transactions and possibly church buildings. While he was not directly an historical figure like the Admiral Robert Blake, the Blakes of Nether Stowey were connected to the larger Blake family, who had a presence in the region. That's it from Mucker's Movies. See you all again next week. Bye for now.